This is the last page of this unit, Unit 31 review. Circle the correct words to complete the sentences. Will it rain tomorrow? Use will. So whenever I want to ask about the future, it's better to use will or be going to. It might, I'm not sure. The verb is rain, so I can't say might be. So I have to use might. When is Ileana going to leave for work? Remember, we don't use might in the question. We use going to or will in the questions. She may not go to work today. She hasn't decided. Remember, we use maybe at the beginning of the sentence, not in the middle. It could get very cold tonight. Bundle up. Use base form after the modal. The train will or could be late because of the bad weather. It's possible, but it doesn't happen often. So if it's possible, we have to use could. Maybe I'll take the train with you this evening. So it's in the beginning of the sentence, so use maybe. One thing that you should note is when I have maybe, I have to use will or be going to. We can't combine different modals. I can't say, for example, maybe I might. That doesn't make sense. We have to say maybe I will or maybe I am going to. Just a tip. Exercise B. Are you going to go to the game with us on Sunday? So use be going to for questions. Right. So make sure you do that. I might. There's a good chance. I just have to finish this paper. So it's not sure, but there's a good chance. So you can say I might, or I could, or I may. Is Marta going to be at Trisha's wedding on Saturday? She might not. She and Trish had a big argument about something. So you can say she might not or she may not. And then maybe you put be. It's better because we have be here. So we should use it in the answer as well. She might not be or she may not be because they had a fight. So it's a possibility that she won't come. How late are you going to work this evening? Again, remember, we use be going to for questions. I might stay until 6. I'll call and let you know, okay? So she's not sure how long she's going to stay. So she just said this is a possibility that she'll stay until 6. So use might or I may is also correct. Schools might not open tomorrow. They're predicting a lot of snow tonight. So if they're predicting a lot of snow, that means it's probably going to be closed. So you can say it might not open or may not open. Or they could open late. They do that sometimes. So they do that sometimes. That's giving me an idea that this is a possibility. So use could open or might open or may open. Any of those are completely okay. Okay, the last section here, find and correct 5 mistakes. Suddenly, weather forecasts all over the world are predicting terrible storms. Climatologist Jack Hall understands weather trends and he thinks that the new ice age could begin very quickly. After could, we have to use base form, so check that mistake. His son Sam is in New York with his high school class. One student is sick and may not live without medicine. Remember, we can't use this as a contraction. It has to be written out. Could those kids survive by themselves? Or you can say, are those kids going to survive by themselves? Remember, we don't use may in a question form for possibility. They may not. So don't use be, take that out. Jack bundles up and starts walking to New York to save them. There might be a happy ending. Don't use 2 modals together, just use one. So you can say there might be a happy ending or there could be a happy ending. Either one is fine, just not both together. Or the world could end. You'll have to wait to find out.